Welcome back to some more Icewind Tale, Heart of Winter. Why have you come yet again, Outlander? I cannot allow you entry here. You must leave. May I ask you some questions? Ask. I'll answer if I can. Wolfton mentioned an assassin sent by the 10 towns. What can you tell me about that? An outlander came here claiming he was a delegate of the 10 towns. He was granted an audience just as you were. During that audience, Wolfton claimed the man was an assassin or a spy. What did he do? Wolfton tortured him. I witnessed what was done to him. Were it me, I would have admitted to anything in the end, the pain. What did he admit to? He claimed the consul of the 10 towns sent him, and that the representative in Lonelywood had paid him. He died before he could say what he had been paid for. Let me ask you of something else. I have no more patience for this. Away with you. Very well. Very well. Alright, for now, all we can really do is return to the 10 towns. But not before grabbing a little bit of extra experience from the barbarian, Aggar. Alright, so our goal now is to reach Burial Isle, where they sent the shaman, barbarian. Let's see if there's anything else to do around town here first. Not sure if we've been in here yet. Slow pokes. What are you two doing? Stop boofing in the woods. Let's go. Dolan. Dougal. Seems we're missing one of the 3 brothers that we've heard of.
The animals killed Digby. Dougal says if Emmerich didn't stop us from trapping it, it wouldn't have happened. I want to kill Emmerich. I'll put him in a bear trap.
What happened?
Digby went out to check on the traps and the animal killed him dead. Dougal says it was a wolf or a bear. He's real smart.
Somehow I doubt that.
Well, this is exactly what I knew would happen. A jackass Emmerich keeps us from trapping, and now some animal rips Digby apart. I swear that weak little ranger's gonna get his neck snapped.
What happened?
My brother goes out drunk to check the traps the other night, and he doesn't come back. I go out with Dolan, and we find him dead with his throat torn out. Probably some mad bear. I'm telling you, Emmerich is dead.
Have anything to steal? Apparently not. Maybe we should talk to Emmerich about this.
Back again, huh? What can I do for you this time?
Perhaps you could answer a few questions for us.
What do you want to know?
We heard one of the trappers in town was found dead in the forest. Do you know anything about it?
Ah, yes, Digby. I wasn't surprised to hear an animal kill him. He brought it on himself, you know. I
I warned him and his brothers about excessive trappings in the forest. Now, it seems the forest has exacted its revenge. What are you talking about?
3 days ago, while walking in the woods, I encountered a great white wolf. Such beasts are very rare and considered by some to be sacred protectors of the forest. In an instant, the wolf was upon me. I searched desperately for a way to escape, but the beast was relentless in the fury. Before I could react, it pounced on me, sinking its fangs deep into exposed flesh, just above my collar.
What happened next?
The weight of the massive wolf had me pinned to the ground, but I somehow managed to wriggle my left arm free enough to slip the dagger from my boot. Just as the beast's powerful jaws began to tighten around my neck, I buried the dagger in its belly.
Did you kill it?
No. The cut was deep enough to save my life. The wounded beast ceased its attack and bounded away into the forest, leaving me barely conscious in a pool of my own blood. I should have died that day, I know that now. The wolf was a manifestation of the Forest Father's vengeance. The fact that I survived only served to anger him further. That is why he punishes me by denying his blessings.
Is it possible that the same wolf that attacked you is also responsible for Digby's murder?
Yes, I believe it is the same great white wolf. I'd hardly call it murder. I'd say it was more like self-defense. Digby and his brothers have taken enough wolf pelts to clothe an entire tribe of barbarians.
I see. Thanks for the information. Farewell. Alright, let's head on up to Baltimore now. Alden.
A man is not lady of my breeding, reduced to living in a shack.
Shack? Does not look like a shack to me, wench. Where is your husband? I'm gonna punch him in his face.
Why, hello there. I heard there were strangers in town. Welcome. Baltimore Thurlow at your service. What sort of business brings you to Lonelywood?
We are here to prevent a war between the barbarian tribes and the 10 towns.
I see. Well, it certainly is reassuring to have a brave band of adventurers such as yourself in town. If those hairy brutes do decide to attack Lonelywood, we'll need every sword we can get to aid in its defense.
Perhaps you can tell us more about the barbarian threat.
I can tell you the situation is grim. The barbarians have raised an army and are marching against the 10 towns. Our town is cut off from aid. We can expect no reinforcements in the near future.
Don't worry. We'll do our best to forestall this war.
I admire your courage, but there really is no need for you to risk your lives by getting involved. I assure you, the council is doing everything it can to prevent this war.
Trust in your council if you like, but I'll not leave my fate in the hands of petty bureaucrats. And what exactly is the council doing about this anyways?
The council has dispatched a delegate to meet with the barbarian king. I'm sure he is well on his way to negotiating a peaceful settlement to the conflict.
We've been to the barbarian camp, dipshit. We know this delegate was an assassin that was hired by the council.
Assassin? Don't be ridiculous! Who has been filling your heads with such bullshit?
Drop the act, Baltimore. We know you're involved in this, you twerp.
Even if the accusations were true, you cannot prove that I had anything to do with it.
We'll see. After we've dealt with the barbarian threat, I intend to bring the matter before the council.
All right. It's true. An assassin was hired to kill the barbarian leader, but I swear to you it wasn't my idea. It made me go along with it.
Go on. We're listening.
Last month, the council met to discuss reports of a new barbarian king who was rallying the tribes to make war on the 10 towns. As usual, none of the towns could agree on a course of action. As a matter of fact, the meeting had to be adjourned prematurely to prevent arguments from escalating into fisticuffs. That same night, several of the council members, myself included, met in secret to discuss the matter further. It was during this meeting that the assassination plot was proposed. Of course, I naturally opposed to such a dishonorable solution, but the others told me I had no choice. They threatened to use their influence to remove me from the council if I didn't go along with the plan. I was instructed to return to home at once and not say a word to anyone about the plot. They said they would handle the hiring of the assassin, and that I only need to act as the killer's contact in Lonelywood. Several nights later, the one-eyed stranger showed up at my door. He said that he was sent by the council, and that he was in need of lodging. I was terrified that someone would see us together, so I invited him in. He seemed a decent enough fella. We spoke a great deal that night, mostly about politics in the Dale, for I was too fearful to bring up the topic of assassination. The next morning, he left for the camp. I never saw him again. That's all I know. You've got to believe me. I didn't want to have any part in the assassination business, but I had no choice. The others would have ruined me if I opposed them.
We believe you, Baltimore. However, you are not entirely blameless. You should have had the courage to stand up for what is right, even if it cost you the seat in council.
I suppose you're right. I've acted like a selfish douchebag. I've exposed this treachery before the council when I had the chance.
It's not too late to do the right thing. You are, after all, still this town's duly elected representative to the council.
You've got a point. I am still a council representative, and as such, I believe it is my duty to report this matter before the entire council at our next meeting. Thank you for making it clear to me.
You're welcome, Baltimore. Farewell. Oh, and thanks for the 140-something thousand experience. Oh, make that 840,000 experience. That's what I call a fucking boom shakalaka an experience. Holy shit, really? You gonna give me 1,000,000 experience for exposing douche nugget? Alrighty then. We'll take it! Level up. Let's see. Great Lord, Sarge, Swords, Hellbirds, Bows, and Crossbows. Okay, we'll max out our Hellbirds. Level 12. Who else leveled? Clotty! Oh, Clotty girl, how you doing, baby? You don't get any proficiency slots, you. Alright, Cassius the Mage. Accept your fate. And you as well, Bella. Bella Balusa Moose. Alright. In case you're wondering, that bitch's name has nothing to do with that hooker bag in the Twilight series. I fucking hate those books. The bitch that wrote them should be hanged after she is drawn and quartered and then dipped into fucking acid. Her heart taken out and hung from the moon for all the earth to see. She has ruined vampire lore with her shitty, twinkly diamond-skinned fucking vampires. Fucking bitch! Alright, back to the game. Let's see here. Done venting about faggoty Twilight. I think it's due time that we head to Burial Isle. What does thou thinks? Alright, good. I think we need a boat, so let's go talk to Mr. Boatman. Got his big cool boat there. Looks like it's gonna sink. What the fuck is that, a giant canoe? Ahoy, mateys. What can young Ned do for you now? Can you take me to the Burial Isle, young Ned?
Wait, no! What? Who you want to go out there for? Only the dead beyond that isle. They aren't moved on just yet. You get me meeting?
It is very important, young Ned.
Fine, I suppose I can take you. You want to leave right now?
Yes, let's go. Now, young Ned, now! Alright, of course we can return by speaking with young Ned again. He'll hook us up. Oh, I never did buy anything from the shops. Whoa!
Oh, I'm getting attacked already? Damn, I just got here! I don't know who this douche is, but... Ghost Shaman. I guess I should have probably did some shopping first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sail back and do some shopping. Let me level brandish our fighter. By the way, is ridiculously good with large swords. Alright, going to sell at the shop and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright, went and did some shopping, or more like selling. I just got rid of a bunch of excess stuff that I didn't really need. Kept some items and stuff just in case. Ended up needing them, or because they were cool. Really, the only thing I bought was a shield for our cleric. Joaquin's Defender. And no, not Joaquin Phoenix, asshole. A number of these shields can be found in Joaquin temples throughout Faerun. The church crafts these shields to sell at enterprising adventurers in exchange for the powers of the device. The bearer is required to keep the front of the shield uncovered and in its original state. If the owner does not comply, the shield's powers fail. This way, dozens of adventurers walk the realms bearing the golden face of Joaquin on their arms. Gives her an extra armor class bonus over her last shield. Also gives 2 to her saving throw bonuses and plus 10 to magic resistance. So it was a worthy upgrade. And hell, there really wasn't anything else to buy. There was an undead mace that did double damage to undead that was quite expensive that I could have given to my cleric, but she's not really going to be our main fighter or anything, so why waste the 70,000 gold they wanted? And we have a ghost shaman back here. Who's got confusion on it. Fucking me up. Alright, Brandish is just gonna run off and play in the snow. And now we have to go save his dumbass. party back here. And we rested because everyone was getting fatigue and generally was not feeling too well. Grab some wolf pelts in case we get cold. What do we have here? Some kind of tower? Greetings, adventurers. I am Edion. What brings you to Barrier Isle?
What's wrong? Are you sick?
Most perceptive. Yes, I am ill. It's been bothering me for about a year now, but it will soon end.
And soon? What do you mean?
I was once a wizard, a necromancer. I was an ally of knights and kings in a nation far to the south. I was part of many great and horrible adventures. That seems so long ago now.
What happened?
3 years ago, I was part of a struggle to protect Heather from the black cabal of wizards and murderous thugs. Individually, they were not powerful. However, they were well organized and had access to devastating magical rituals.
What kind of rituals?
The most powerful of these rituals was a ceremony that involved dozens of blood sacrifices and days of arcane observances. They performed this ritual to eliminate me and the most direct threat to their ascendancy.
What was the result?
I am infected by negative energy. There is no way to be rid of it short of divine intervention. Casting spells quickens the pace of the disease, causing pain and rage, and eventually death.
There isn't any way to cure the disease?
Only a deity has the power to cure my ailment. However, I'm content to simply live out the rest of my days on this isle. Fish are plentiful. Visitors are not. It's quite a place to die. Few men could ask for more at the end of their days.
So you're just gonna let yourself die?
Death is but change, not an end. Every man is responsible for his own life. I choose to let mine run its course. Do not worry about me. There are far more fish in this lake than the sunsets left in my life.
You must have collected many magic items over the years, Edion. Would you be willing to part with any of them?
Yes, but I'm far more interested in buying magical weapons and armor than selling any magic items. The spirits on this island appreciate gifts in the form of a fine sword or a stout suit of armor.
Very well, let me see what you have. Holy shit!
Doubles 5th level spells. You want 40 G's for that? Dear God, man, are you fucking crazy? No thank you for that. What the? Cyclocone. Probably a hat, not a helm. The Cyclocone is a wizardly item of impressive power. Wizard Bemban of Embassy was known quite fond of these pointed hats, both for their appearance and their power. Many wizards sought their own cyclones. Their distinctive appearance soon became the butt of many jokes among adventurers. Bemban grew senile in his later years and left most of his fortune to private mages in hope they would continue to make his favorite magical hat. Gives +1 armor class bonus, and the wearer can cast Whirlwind. Girdle of Ogre Blood. It lets you regenerate, and you can summon 5 ogres once per day. That's pretty cool. I like that. Cynicism. Interesting. The Shield of the Revenant. It's a pretty cool looking shield. Worn by a series of paladins in central and northern Faerun, this white and red enameled shield is sacred to the Trinity of Torm, Tyr, and Ilmata. The paladins found it quite useful in their constant battles against undead. Unlike priests who often occupy a support position, paladins are expected to be at the front of most battles. The shield allowed them to fortify an area with holy magic before entering melee combat. It was most recently used by Cardod of Tyr, who was mauled to death by a dozen wights. His adversary, the Necromancer Shannon, sold the shield to a friendly priest of miracle. Cast Undead Ward once a day. Armor class bonus 3. Yeah. And a lot of scrolls and stuffage. Oh, I kind of like the Girdle of Ogre Blood. Just because I like summoning ogres. Fuck it, I'll buy that and we'll use it. And we'll get some minor regeneration out of it. Actually, let me sell this other sword I don't need. I really don't need the Slayer Spear either. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. And that. How do I use it? Where's my item? There. Yes. Yes. Summoning ogres is what I do best. Ring of Victory, 40,000. You know what? Fuck it. We might be able to find some use for that. Now we have 2 mages here. I was thinking Icewind 2 when I said sorceress. Alright. Oh, wow. Got some shit to do here. Level 5 spells. Yeah. We need more level 5 spells, sir. Do you have any? Oh, Jesus. Let's get more story out of Idiom. Would you be willing to tell us of your past, Idiom? I was once a wizard and necromancer. Wait, I already told you of my past, you asshole. Why are you making me speak? You should just take that out of there. What level is this? Level 4? No, we need level 5 things. Sunfire. Sunfire is like a fireball, an explosive burst of flame which delivers damage proportional to the level of the wizard who cast it. 1d6 points of damage, up to a maximum of 15. The wizard gestures with his hand, and the entire area erupts in flames, striking all except for the caster. Creatures failing their saving throws suffer full damage from the blast. Those who roll successful saving throws manage to dodge, fall flat, or roll aside. Okay, well that's good if we got a wizard all the way out by himself. We'll buy that. Cone of coal for 585, we'll take that. Anyways, I'll go ahead and pan through some of these spells here. And let's see, we'll give Cone of Coal to Cassius, who looks like he already has it, maybe? Alright. Look at all those 5th level spells. talking. Anyways, oh yeah, let's get a cloud kill up in there too. It's a fun spell. We'll see you next video, folks. Thanks for watching. Heart of Winter.